Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fableheim and Iratus, Lord of the Dead. We resume the Memescendence where we left it off last time, and as promised, the murder banshee is here. Morgana. Morgana, of course, referencing Morgan Le Fay from Arthurian lore, who was a sorceress that has so many iterations it would take me a long time to go through them all. So basically, she's awesome. We also had Morgan Le Fay as a name suggestion for a banshee a long time ago. I killed her, and all the other ones. RIP. But Murder Banshee is here to hopefully not die. To help ensure that, or try to, I have done some gambling. We have 0 armor left. And she has almost entirely legendary parts. So that means her evasion is maxed, her attack is maxed, 1 point in vigor, a few points in accuracy because it was very low, 1 block, and 2 points in luck. So the way the Murder Banshee works, the Banshee usually is kind of like a debuffing stress character. I really enjoy Accelerando, which is a stress attack that hits everyone and reduces the target's next attack by 6 and causes them to lose 12 evasion until the next turn. The Deafening Wail buff, which gives all minions plus 14 in attack and plus 14 dread, is really good. You can do some weird shenanigans with restoring sanity. Her no stance triggers anytime something moves for stress damage, and her scream moves people about and can be either upgraded to remove all buffs or cause the target to lose a lot of evasion. The way Murdershee works, basically, is entirely focused on her Wrath ability, Howl, and specifically the upgrade Shattering Howl. This causes her to deal 125% attack and stuns the first 2 targets. Now, the reason why it's kind of meme slash on the low down, down low, that one, is because attack is not something you would expect to scale with a stress dealing debuffer, right? But her attack actually scales incredibly well. It's like 6 points or more for every single point you put in this. So we're maxed at 6 out of 6. Our attack is sitting at 44 to 45 without any of the attack buffs from random stuff. And her equipment, the Slick and Slipper. The Banshee restores 20% vigor each time an enemy misses attack against her. This is why you max out evasion. And I'm very confident in saying that she needs this to survive. Even with this, though, she can die, because evasion unfortunately caps out at 100%, which means, for example, if an enemy had 130% accuracy like she does, that's now a 70% chance to dodge instead of a 100% chance to dodge. I think that's dumb, but that's where we are. The other item I gave her, I thought about this for a while, but I went with the Burning Blood. The minion's attack restore 15% of the damage dealt as Wrath. Because Morgana is basically going to be spamming the crap out of Shattering Howl, which costs 50 Wrath, I figure it would be appropriate for her to be regenerating Wrath as well.
I'm in a mood for terror or lethality today.
And this is the main meme that we're going to be working on. To assist her, we have returned to Maka, who I put in the 3rd position so she can spam Flames of Passionate Love. It's usually a good idea to have, or to focus on the same damage type, like magic here, but have other types available, such as physical. Usually a good idea. And of course, Fimbulveta is here as well in the final position. He can't use Avalanche from the final position, but he can pull people and do all of his other stuff. So, it's not a bad place to put him. Even though it does make his acid glands a little bit worse, it's fine. We're fine. And I gave him a bunch of stuff too. I gave Monka stuff as well. Oh, she had stuff. I gave him stuff because Fimbulveta has been loyal. He's been here for a long time. And I wanted to do some science, actually. Because I never put points in resistance and initiative. No, just kidding. I put points in initiative before. We want to see how high that can stack using the Rune of Winter and his feature, which gives him additional damage, 5% to be exact, for each point of initiative the Unfrozen has higher than his enemy, but I never put points in armor and resistance before. And it kind of makes sense, because the Unfrozen is sort of like a caster that stands there. I mean, most of his abilities can be used in the 2nd position, so good to have some defense, I think. Can't get any more blocks in Wart, though. And this is the smaller science, the side project. Some of you may notice that last episode I didn't destroy the insurance deal. which has a 25% chance to bring back any minions that die, and the reason is entirely because of the Bone Golem. This one particular ability, Self-Destruct, it will cause the golem to explode, kill himself, and deals damage to the first 2 targets equal to 100% of the golem's missing vigor. The golem can't miss with this attack and dies after using it. One of the upgrade paths is I'll be back. The golem can't miss with this attack and dies after using it, but has a 50% chance to resurrect after the battle ends. So, how all the rest of these things I just literally did to get more health. Except for this one. I usually go with Bone Ward to give +1 block and +1 ward to allies, but I want to see how good +2 block is. It's probably good, except under very unique circumstances. The Insurance Deal. This is a ring. After a battle ends, there's a 25% chance that killed minions will revive. How does this interact with I'll be back? I have no idea. So we're going to find out today. And once we finish our test, we will go back to the spirit set and we'll just start leveling up all of our killers, all of our murderers. And there's someone I do want to replace Bone Storm with, but we need a particular item that we're going to get from this particular cultist. Isn't it great? I'm so excited. There's also a fun synergy that we can do that is going to be great. Does this reduce accuracy? Thanks. Nope, just damage. Okay. There's a fun synergy with an item that we have that unlocks a secret destruction spell, and I'll talk about that when we get there. The question... I guess I'm just gonna
Dance. Move those mortal
work on that.
legs.
I think
frail bodies fail you.
Ooh. I think the primary target is the Mercenary Captain and the Light Elemental. So I'm basically just going to be spamming buffs here with Bone Storm, who has returned to us. And moving on. That was a 52 hit. That was pretty big. This guy is so dead. We'll wait. No. We'll buff. Where did the Wrath go that we generated? Good question. I don't really want the Light Elemental... Lol, good job. I don't want the Light Elemental to do its Light Elemental things.
Cool and deadly.
So we'll pull it forward and kill it. I need more Wrath, game. How do I generate more? I don't know, but I need more. Everyone has a ton of block. Yes, there we go. Although I can't seem a fan of being debuffed. Well.
Monuments of murder.
We're gonna have to get rid of this ward. Oh, wait a minute. Where did all my wrath go? To her, you used it. Good job, me. I knew that.
My kingdom comes.
I used it to throw the wolves at things. Alright. I'm actually... Does block? I'll be back. Because this is going to be really not good if it does. No. I guess I can try and get rid of the block? This is taking up a lot of... we got it, though. We got it. We need to test it. It needs to be tested. I guess I'll just buff again. We'll buff the I'll be back kill. It's going to be beautiful. Ignores block, which means you can't be used to remove it. Okay. That's fine. Here we go. We're gonna see how powerful this is, or isn't. Are you ready for the boom boom? If killed, returns to life with full vigor. Can't be removed. There was something I saw on Steam. One of the comments on Iratus. All of the buffs that you want to remove can't be removed. So the commenter felt that like buff purging was pretty worthless. But here we go. I'll be back. Deals damage to targets equal to 100% of the target's missing vigor. That'll be this paladin and this priestess. Here we go.
As worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
Admittedly, that was a lot of damage.
Death delivered.
Is she gonna come? Aw, she's gonna come back. I wasn't quite sure how that interaction would work. But anyway. Here we go. We'll just beat down this light elemental real quick while I talk about the assessment. Oh yeah, you can't be set on fire. It's kind of fun. So, the I'll be back. I'll be back is determined at the end of combat.
There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather in.
So there's not much we can talk about right now while I'm thinking. But I mean, I kind of liked it. It was hilarious. It hit the priestess for 263.
My dispassionate executioners.
Which has to count for something, right? Right? I think it does. I'd be curious to see 85. Not bad.
Mine is the winning side.
Aww. Bone Storm didn't come back. So that was a 50% chance from I'll be back and a 25% chance by insurance deal. I don't know if this is like additive, so it was just a 75% chance and we lost a 3 and 4 shot to get him back, or if it's like multiplicative where we lost a 62.5%. Quick maths there. Or if it's like it rolls the 50%, so it's a coin toss, and then after that it will roll a 25%er. I don't know. I really don't. But that was about as much as I wanted to do with that. So, let's go introduce you to what I really wanted to do today. Oh boy. So the cultists, of course, present class items. We have the rune, the slipper, both of which we possess. But the phantom clothes. The wraith receives +5 evasion for each block or ward applied. I've tried this before, but this is the legendary, the mythical Wraith Tank. So with the stat distribution here, I maxed out both block and ward, and I put all the points into evasion that I can. As far as his talents are concerned, they don't really matter. The only ones that's really important is survival, which will give the Wraith +1 block and +1 ward, and Death Grasp. This is his one magical attack, and it will cause the target to lose 24 resistance. I also went with Ectoplasmic Cloud for more attack, Echoing Terror for more evasion. This one really didn't matter, I didn't care. And as you can see, the Wraith cannot actually increase his own attack with stat distribution. Only this 2 and that 2. Increase it by 4. Wonderful. So all the points went to block, ward, and then evasion, so that he can evasion tank. I have no idea what else to give him, honestly. Honestly, I wanted to give him the Crimson Chain, which is a Blood Phantasm only item. But, yeah. Here's the Wraith. Also doesn't have a name, because I'm expecting him to die very quick. I thought about giving him the Martyr's Rag to protect Morgana, but meh. So, to best facilitate the Wraith tank,
Finally, this item finds its way into my capable hands.
I would like to see just how high our evasion can become. So, in order to do that,
Fetching.
I don't even know what I should wear. Power Fist for some zapping, I guess. We have the Robes of Potence equipped. Minions gain 8 luck, 8 accuracy, and 8 evasion. We have the Spirit Necklace. All minions and enemies gain 18 evasion until the battle ends. And the Infused Dagger is the fun synergy I talked about earlier, which Crush Bones is a spell it unlocks for 22 mana, deals 50 plus 87 damage with our current spell power. Additionally deals 100% damage if the target is stunned. So, yeah. It's gonna be good. I think I wanted to calcinate. Do I? 69, nice. Alright, let's go with that. We have before us a mercenary captain, a paladin, a light elemental, and an elite priestess. Oh boy. So let's check our evasion real quick, shall we? Rude. Wraith is sitting at 99% evasion. You'll have to see it. Morgana, 93%. Fimbulvet at 33%. And Maka, 46%. It's beautiful. This looks familiar. Didn't we just fight this? I think we did. But I've learned my lesson. I am not going to use the wolves. Really? Really? Maka might be dead here. I'm gonna stun the mercenary captain and then crush his bones.
Perish.
Our spell power is reduced because our blood magic isn't active, but that's fine. 103 is enough, probably. Ready to get crushed? 50 plus 103 magic damage times 2 is 306.
Crunchy.
428 was because of the bonus damage from Fimbulvet. But that's enough damage to do a lot of things. I'm going to be using Cursed Flames here to strip off the wards so that my people can do stuff and things. Sounds great, doesn't it? I guess I'm just going to help stripping off wards.
Dance. Move those mortals.
Nah, we got this. We got this. Maybe I should be focusing on the Elite Priestess, but I don't feel like it. Is really the only situation there. Absorb. Blasphemy.
Dance.
Oh, maybe I should have crushed the elemental. I still hit for 76. Jeez. Alright, well. That was good. I'll remove your resistance for Meow. We'll wait. Because they're gonna get stunned.
Terror will overflow.
This being 22 mana is actually just insane. She's dead again. Goodbye. Ah. 14 hit points. Ooh. That 117 was because I removed the resistance. Can something hit me so I can heal? And by hit me, obviously, I mean miss. Oh. Awkward. I thought that was going to kill her for sure. There we go. Alright, we have found ourselves in a situation again where we do no damage to this guy. And I have no mana to cast Crush Bones and insta-kill him. Although he is taking 75% reduced damage. Wow, that's a lot. What have we done? We're fine. I'm not concerned at all. Please miss. No, that's not missing. Alright.
Soon
GG.
this world will be mine.
Well, we were pretty good. How much accuracy did she have, the elite priestess? Because she set me on fire, like, right away. Really? With 128 accuracy, she hit someone with 93% evasion? What? That's just, like, unfair levels of luck. I'm gonna sacrifice these. I don't want them. Or this.
A skeleton will clean up this mess later.
By the way, you cannot stack the necromancy power. This one doesn't stack. Could you imagine if you could, though? Just spam a billion of them before next combat. Alright, we have a real test here. A real test. I'm gonna put the golden rose back on. And we'll keep this loadout for now. Seems fun to me. I don't want to use any of this. I mean, I could. It's only 22 mana.
It embellishes my undead features.
Who cares? I don't care. I'm going to calcinate as well. Whoops. We spent so long collecting all these parts for the tongue, and I just throw them all away. Tossed into the void.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
Who cares? I've been thinking of how I want to kill the last boss, and I haven't come up to a good conclusion yet. Well, I don't care about your stance in the slightest. I guess I want to kill the elite champion, right? That makes sense to me. Wait a minute. I almost targeted stress damage this person. I guess I'll just remove your block, ward, Maven, whatever it is. And you need... Awkward. I should have waited with the Wraith. Alright, we'll just kill the champion. We'll call it a day. I messed up with the sequence there. But that's fine. Goodbye.
So, this is what 1,000 years of evolution looks like? Pathetic.
I didn't get the chance to use my spell power buff, but it literally didn't matter. As you saw. Yes. Alright, I guess I'm killing the paladin. Do I want to kill the paladin or the knight? Paladin's gonna be annoying.
Crunchy.
Yeah, we didn't even kill the paladin. I'm shocked. Not that shocked. Good job! You took the hit for your paladin friends. But what did it cost you? Everything. I guess I'm gonna wait until he's dead. Then we'll stun the Inquisitor. Sure. You didn't dodge either of those. Unnamed Wraith. I'm disappointed.
Maybe I'll craft this one into furniture.
This lady is getting wrecked. Well, so we've determined that this is good. I don't know why I'm surprised. I've known that this is good for a while. Also, it helps when we're like level 30.
My will is a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilizations.
Basically full... Ooh, the Tempered Blade. Basically full legendary and rare parts. Like, we're about as strong as you can get. You know? We're up there. It doesn't get much better than this. But there is a way to become better than this.
It embellishes my undead features.
Part of me wants to equip the Tempered Blade, but I also want to see how big we can become. I don't think we need the health. We need the damage. More damage. Well, I think it's time. I don't have one, right? Yeah. You've served me well, Kirovets. I appreciate you. And you've done good. But right now I'm going to science you by throwing you into a black hole. I was kind of hoping that we get better parts for being level 27. But I did get a drop of divinity, which is pretty good.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
Does that mean that canonically, Kirovets is divine? Because I sacrificed him and got a drop of divinity. Huh. Curious. As always, I sacrificed the Dark Knight so that we can get the experience tome, because Iratus needs more experience. Also, we're doing this for the first time without being a stress comp. So... beautiful. I think I'm going to zap to get rid of wards. A wonderful use of mana, I know. I also think that the priestess is going to be my target. I hate being on fire. Speaking of being on fire, do I just go in then? Sure. Who cares about the standard bearer? I don't really need to use magic, do I? If I do, now's the time. I can give him a good zap. Sure. Wait, if I did this... she's basically just gonna die if I do. Okay, sure.
Grisly salute.
Right, that's physical damage. Well, no one saw that. The point was to get the damage debuff and then
But there
murder.
will still be enough left to reanimate.
But this is fine too. What's this? Accuracy and evasion reduction. Can't say I'm a fan of that. But that's fine. Less fine. Suddenly less fine. Yeah, you're dead anyway. You are DED dead. I guess I could start working on this.
Dance. Move those mortal legs.
Yes, move those mortal legs as I rip off your ward. Delaying my turn so
Become
that we can get the
part
Inquisitor.
of the breathless tide.
I've used a lot of mana. Speaking of mana, I feel like I need to use more of it. Actually, I could just do this. I forgot! You know what's great about having an Unfrozen? At any given time, if life looks dangerous, you can just time out. It's a wonderful ability. Actually, I need to be focusing the Paladin before he becomes not unkillable, but annoying. Yes, absorb it. The bright Maka is actually doing a lot of work.
This never gets old.
A lot. I've mentioned the Bride before and how one of her main builds... You're dead, okay. Maybe I should have tried to get the Spirit Spear stack from Maka. Whatever. I mentioned before that the Bride, one of her only real builds in Eternal Harvest is to basically get her unique item and then the Sharpened Bone and just spam Bloody Rose like all day long. But I mean, she's doing pretty good right now. I wonder just how good it would be if... Just how good it would be if we were like a full, dedicated, Protected Bride squad. But that's, I suppose, for another day. Well, another series at this point. Anyway, for my 4 talent points, I'm going to pick up Overwhelming Ire. Ultimate abilities of minions cost 10 wrath less.
Rivers will run red.
This was suggested to me a long time ago when I was doing double Headhunter shenanigans, because that causes Profitable Bounty to go from 55 wrath to 45 wrath. And then with the Ring of the Overlord, you can open up with 2 of them. Obviously, that was a thing that I didn't do then, but we can do now. Isn't that great? Oh, I've had empty spots here. I'm going to whip it out. We haven't seen it in a while. Let's whip it out. Falric into Mumra, I suppose. It's time to look at the dastardly duos again, shall we? Attack. Although Farmbot has gotten weaker because I've destroyed so many things. I'm going to increase their accuracy a little bit. Alright, what are we looking at? I want to go left. Champion, Mercenary Captain, Priestess, Dude. So, the danger here... Oh, they have full Spear and Spear stacks. Okay.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
Ring of the Overlord. I guess Spirit Chainmail. We'll start stacking up their health. I didn't expect to do this, but hey. Let's see if we can pull it off. There are, a few priority targets here that I don't like. One of them is the Priestess. Remember, we have lots of armor, but no resistance. So we'll just get rid of that problem right meow. And that's why Overwhelming Ire was suggested to me. It's pretty good. I'll just plop this all down and we'll go from there. Ow. Ow. How much damage does this do? Huh. I don't want to die. Which I might do. I think the champion was most likely to kill me. Oh yeah, the target went away from doing that.
Monuments of murder.
Boom. Solved that problem. I have mana, so I might as well use it.
Mop up the gore.
Alright.
I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
That went about just as well as I expected, honestly. We crushed him with the opening up instantly. The instant open up with double profitable bounty. Harvest. And we got some parts.
Gold, but it will do.
To the left. To the left. We have Champion, Elite Knight, Inquisitor, Priestess. Boy, oh boy. Can I reach 1,000 Digger Souls before this series ends? I wonder. So, how do I...
Dance. Move those mortal legs.
I guess... I'm gonna bring the Knight forward so that I can hit the Inquisitor with stuff and things. Like this. Beautiful. Then we stun these two. Ow. How much evasion do I have again? At 67. And she only has 112% accuracy. I feel cheated. Just trying to think of how to do this. I think we're doing a lot of waiting. Lots of waiting. Feel cheated. Good, 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 good. All right. Since you want to hit me so freaking hard, actually, I want you to get out of the way first. I don't want the Priestess to set me on fire, so... I'm gonna set her on fire.
Savor these last few heartbeats.
Remember when I mentioned earlier how I've killed many many a banshee. I think you're beginning to see how. Well, me pulling her forward messed everything up. Great. I didn't mean to. It's fine, whatever. See, she missed the Wraith, who honestly should have a name, but I just didn't make one. The heck? 31 resistance was enough to resist all that? I don't believe you. You're dead. You're not dead. Thank you for missing me. I appreciate the health. There we go. Are you dead now? Nope, not dead. Now you're dead. Ah, the trap. I wish I could... Wouldn't it be cool if you could evade, like, ignition ticks on yourself? That would be funny.
This will be your end.
This should be fun. We'll just set her on fire. See? I'm no pyromaniac. I like that when you crit with the fire ability, it crits the ignition as well. Beautiful.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
Just pull in that double stack. Oh, it's beautiful. We're doing great. This is going well. Of course, now that I've sent that. 12 armor. Look at all these maxes. It's beautiful. That kind of makes me want to put Fimbulventa, like, on the front line. Not front, but, like, in Morgana's position. I feel like he would do well. Well-ish. Well enough-ish. Whatever. Another character I was thinking about putting... Oh dear. Oh no. There's someone we have to kill. No mercy. For the elite. Not elite. The Royal Gunner. No mercy. The things this person has done. The atrocities the Royal Gunner has committed. They are beyond number. Yeah, beyond number. We have a problem. How do I break that stance? I don't want Maka to just be popping, get away from him every single turn, which is what this is about to turn into. Oh yeah, I forgot your stance too. That's fine. Just interrupt your stance. And miss the champion. Oh. Great. Great. Not great. Nothing about that is great. Lovely. Fantastic.
Dance. Move those mortal legs.
I'm actually surprised he doesn't have resistance. Oh yeah, I moved backwards. Right. It's fine. Just shoot someone in frustration. And then he's gonna shoot me. And I'm gonna block it. And then I'm gonna introduce him to an obelisk. To his face. Look at all the stun targets, isn't it beautiful? Here, no running away. I wish that ignored block.
Extinction of life.
That would actually just be really good. Goodbye. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Alright, we did it. We've recovered. Bibbidi bobbidi zap. I just like chain lightning. I don't know what it says about destruction spells, that the best destruction spells are all the secret ones. Chain lightning, crush bones.
Display for mortal kind.
They're all so good. And the regular destruction spells are kind of meh. I mean, we've been using Bone Obelisk to good evasion. We're almost there. We're almost capped. We've been using Bone Obelisk to good measure, but take a ward. But that's about it. I mean, Reign of Gore is cool, but it's physical damage.
Behold my work.
Which I think is dumb. I'll just heal this. Why not? It's like 2 points damage. 2 points. Oh my. Knight, Paladin, double light elemental. Wham. Look at all those warts. Alright. Oh, let's get started. So, how are we going to deal with this? You may ask. Oh, you're in a stance, weren't you? Oh, it's not targeted. Beautiful. This should be AoE, too. Yeah, okay. Basically, we're just going to murder them. That's my one and only plan. Ooh, don't like that. Don't like that at all. This is a 50-50 to mess it up. Nice. Not messed up. We did it.
Ooh, this one voided its bowels just as it died.
138 is not bad. The Murdershee is scaling. No, they have a lot of resistance. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. That's fine. Because I have a way to remove resistance.
Carve open their husks.
I'm going to keep setting this guy on fire, because I don't want to be here forever killing him. Ooh. That damage is good. That damage is good. So I'll split the resistance debuff a little bit. Wow. Murdershee is literally on fire. Well, he's literally on fire. Murdershee has a streak of awesomeness. The Paladin, however, is going to get a little annoying in a moment. So I've known that Murder Banshee is good. I've known for a while. The trick is getting her to survive. That's the trick. And I'm not sure how one manages said trick on higher difficulties.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Because as mentioned, even when we were at like 93% evasion, we still got hit. And it hurt a little bit. So imagine on Eternal Harvest. Smack. Oops. You're dead. And that's how basically all of my Banshees died. Each and every one of them. Feels bad. Alright, Maka. Have some more luck. We can get 8 more luck. Not that we're going to. So far. So far. We have 4 stacks of the Spirit Spear on Maka, and 2 stacks of the Spirit Chainmail. With Fimbulveta. Only have 2 stacks of the Spirit Spear. He didn't get any kills this time. Feels bad. Morgana. 10 stacks of the Spirit Spear. She is fully stacked. That would explain her insane damage. 9 stacks of the Spirit Chainmail, also almost fully stacked, sitting at 121 vigor. Wow. Even she has more than a Black Knight. And our unnamed Wraith, 1 stack of the Spirit Spear. That's fine. He was there to just take hits. You know, why the Bone Golem is really good? That's what the Wraith was doing, except not applying blocks and stuff. This is 20, 40, 77 evasion. That's actually insane. I'm really glad I got the Wraith thing to work, because I tried to do it last time, and it did not go well. But it's definitely a late game thing, and if you can make it work, it's fun. It is fun. So next time, do I just go to the end? Do I just finish today? It's tempting, isn't it? You know what? Let's do it. Let's finish today. Which is more annoying? Definitely the Priestess, right? So how are we gonna kill the freaking last boss? I kind of want to just stress kill it. Is that bad of me? Just sit back, relax, lean back, and have a grand old time. I don't know. I think I'd feel a little bad. No, I wouldn't. I don't feel bad at all. Not even... Oh, I don't know why I hit him. So... Okay, I can still interrupt this. That's fine. Just use the Bone Obelisk.
Monuments of murder!
Alright, that works. I will admit, the Bone Obelisk is really nifty. I've been talking shit about the destruction spells, but that one's pretty good. Very versatile. Lots of options. I still never ended up testing if Winter's Grasp stacks with Rain... Well, I never ended up proving it. I've been told that Winter's Grasp stacks with Rain of Gore, which I believe, from a reliable source. It's just nothing has had enough health to survive. I guess the boss would, right? Okay.
One by one, life vanishes from this world.
I guess I'm taking this all the way to the Grand Magister then. Okay. When Iratus finishes, what am I doing next? It's a little early, because I'm waiting for July 23rd. Both Roki, which I still haven't decided if I'm actually going to do a series on. Point-and-click games like that are usually not up my alley, but I'm very interested by the story. And, more importantly, Rogue Legacy 2. I love Rogue Legacy. I wouldn't say that I was really good at it,
He dies
but I
so that you can live.
enjoy it. Oh, it was so good. It's one of the few games I actually own for my PS4. Own and did the trophy stuff for.
Being born was your first mistake. Opposing me? Your last.
Although speaking of PS4, I haven't turned that thing on in a while. Alright, show me the last item. Show it to me. Ooh. The Martyr's Rags. I mean, he has a 100% chance to redirect an attack targeting an ally directly behind them to themselves. We've seen this. I don't like it. The Coward's Foot, the minion performs an additional action in round 1. We've seen this too. It's okay. It's weird. And the Sharpened Bone. The minion's abilities ignore both blocks and
I'll take
wards.
it as tribute.
The Halo of Chaos has been fun, Maka. But here's some Sharpened Bone. I can use this to show off the Bloody Rose thing. Bloody Rose mechanic. Alright. Well, we're here. We're at the very end. The very end. I'm actually going to give Morgana the drop of Divinity. We're going all in. We're here. It's the very, very end. And the Wraith can have this. Boom. The leg cuff. Don't move. Stand there. Stand there and look pretty.
Ah, fetching.
Infused Dagger. Robes of Potence. Do I need to go destroy stuff, or do we just run in with what we got? We're pretty good. I don't care. We're super strong. Super duper strong. Slake with Darkness would be good to have, though. Alright. We basically don't need anything that we're not bringing with us. So, it hurts me to destroy the Spirit Spear. You know what? We'll keep it. Just so we know it's there. In our hearts. We'll keep it for next playthrough.
Knowledge and will comes victory.
Alright, so as always with bosses, I love the mana source.
Fetching.
I think it's the best item to have going into a boss fight. Assuming you intend to, use spells, which I highly recommend. We'll distill and we'll calcinate for our buffs. And let's roll, shall we? It's not very often I make a video over an hour long, but this one I think is worth it. The epic conclusion, the Murdershee straight to the bitter end. Here we go. The Grand Magister is a man of unrivaled power and a heart of ice. It was under his oversight that the bargain with the dwarven alchemists was struck. The suffering he has caused did not trouble his sleep, even as he makes plans to wage war against other nations and races. In the end, he got a war, but not the one he wanted. Iratus proved to be a cunning and deadly foe, forcing the Magister to take action personally. He will use every last tool, every sacred incantation, every scrap of the Order's vast reserves to end the Necromancer in person. Then, the people will flock to him, their savior, and he will lead them all as their new savior and saint. Not if anything to say about it I have. Alright. So here we go. In case you haven't seen it before, this is the Grand Magister fight. He has with him one Elite Knight, Elite Inquisitor, and Elite Zealot. And they're summoned creatures, but he doesn't actually resummon them. Which is good news. For everyone involved, really. Bippity bobbity zap. And his feature is he does not escape, and all minions move to random positions at the start of combat, which is why we're in this particular situation. It's really not bad, question mark? Although I did royally screw it up. By zapping, I can't move, and by not moving, the Banshee can't howl. Minor mistake on my bit. But that's fine. We're still peeling off wards and doing stuff and things, so. We'll just accelerando.
Will soon embrace your new existence.
And get ready to move next time. Good touch. I'm a little worried for Maka's safety, but that's not the first time. I'll probably always be worried for her safety. So... lol. I didn't feel like interrupting his stance because block negates it. Yeah, not worried.
Strength through pain.
Here becomes the stun chain. Let's set everyone afire. Oh, I can't. Oh, wait, I have sharpened bone. I'm not going to do this, though. Alright, I'll just shoot people. Sharpened bone is so nifty. Get wrecked. Alright, so let's move backwards, shall we?
Strength through pain.
We're now in the proper position on all characters.
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
Guess I'll try killing her. Not that big of a deal. As it turns out, it's a little bit of a big deal. Little bit more of a big deal. I really don't want to do this. Alright, I think I figured it out. I think I've seen the lines. So basically the main strategy is just kill his minions because he doesn't resummon them. Do I see the lines?
This is my kind of entertainment.
It is a little unfortunate that you have a block still. Alright, we'll do this instead. It's all fine. Eh, less fine. Alright, I'll do it. I'll interrupt his stance with an interrupting stance ability. I wasn't quite sure I wanted to rely on the evasion of Morgana there, because we've seen how it fails. Also, all bosses are immune to being stunned, so that's something to keep in mind. We're just going to be doing damage with Morgana. Oh, it did interrupt his stance though. Nice. Alright, let's start setting him on fire.
Good, good. More materials.
Good job, Timberveta.
I didn't think it would be this easy.
Lol. Oh, I should use a spell. What do we want to do? Reign of Gore would be great if he didn't have block. Infectious Lunacy would be awesome if I picked it up, which I didn't. That's fine. No need. Can't stun him. Maybe we could try. Guess I'll put a muck on somebody.
Rage released.
Even though it isn't going to disappear in a second. Spoiler alert. I guess I'll find out. It's always good to set things on fire. So it's even better to set things on fire harder. I wonder if listening to me someone would think I'm a pyromaniac. I'm not. Bye-bye. Just kidding. Phase 2. The Ascended Magister. At the start of combat, and then every 3 rounds... Oh, that was changed. Used to be 2. Moves all minions to random positions. Does not escape. When an ally dies, receives 10% damage till the end of combat. When an ally dies, receives all incoming damage by 10% until the end of combat. Stacks cannot be removed. By the way, that is 15% in Eternal Harvest. Nowadays.
Your cries are music to me.
Also, we're about to move, so don't get too attached to these positions. Hey, great. What do I want to do? I need a whip. Give me a whip. There we go. That worked. Guess I'm just gonna throw this. Stance. At the beginning of the next combat, deals damage to all minions depending on the current amount of Iratus' wrath. I looked up what that actually does, and I've forgotten. I think, though, it's based on, like, if you have a lot of wrath that deals a lot of damage sort of thing. I think. Fairly confident.
Ooh, hope there will still be enough
Bye-bye.
left to reanimate.
I mean, I guess we're about to find out. I could try... I mean, I could interrupt his stance. That'll just expend my wrath. Will I? Am I confident? I'm not confident, but I don't need to be.
Dance. Move those mortal legs.
I needed that to be interrupted now. Do I care?
Cool.
Not really.
And deadly.
Bye-bye. Whoa, he redirected that. Alright, do your worst. Ooh. Hey, it turns out he did his worst. Alright, Maka. No dying allowed.
End of magic.
We'll dispel that right quick. I keep saying Maka, but I can't remember what it's... Like, I've heard that before. But I can't place it. It's weird. Great. He keeps redirecting it. It's only a 50% chance and it keeps going off. I feel cheated. There. I used her Wrath ability. Well. Is this interrupted?
Monuments of murder.
That was worth a shot. I'm just gonna interrupt this dance. We've seen what it does. It hurts.
Kill, my darling, kill.
That was enough for me. Low.
Strength through pain.
Get in there, Banshee. Come on, Murdershee. Have you ever seen a Banshee being used against the Ascended Magister in such a way? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think I'll get enough Wrath. It is only 40 Wrath. No, I'm not getting enough. That's fine. I'll just buff us. Oh, you're moving me again. Great. That's fine.
It will take more than death to stop my legions.
Maka, no.
Strength through pain.
And that is usually why a bride is not brought along. I've killed so many of them. But Fimbulveta will get the final kill. Fimbulveta will bring about the age of Ragnarok. And look, it worked.
As your suffering ends, your service begins.
We got the sharpened bone back, a sacrificial stone, Nightmare of Humanity 2, dose. Killed 250. My 250th enemy was the Magister himself. Good job. Good job, Fimbulveta. I'm proud of you. You did it. Alright. Let's bring out the crew. You know the drill. Well, what do I think? Well, let me introduce everyone first. So, of course, Fimbulveta, killing blow. I'm proud of you. Getting to use the Unfrozen again makes me happy. I love the Unfrozen. I just haven't used him a whole lot since they nerfed him. He used to have baseline initiative, I think it was 5. And they set it to 0 because he was pretty strong. He's still a good character. He's just not, like, an exceptional one. He's just good. Which is good. Chaos Witch Quelaag. The offensive spider. I kind of liked you. The venom was fun because it would kill things when I least expected it. And when you were just like, there was a long time where it was like on the precipice of killing something. We just had just not enough attack. And the venom would finish him off. Good job, Quelaag. Morgana, the Murdershee herself. You did well. You carried us straight to the end. You did almost die once or twice, but no need to worry about that. Unnamed Wraith, you shall go to the grave forever unknown. Great job tanking. Like, usually the evasion Wraith thing doesn't go over very well. But this one was fine. I didn't even use survival once. I would have to back up with either my magic spell or the ectoplasmic cloud, but that's what you do when you're scared. You back up and then you reapply blocking ward and go back to the first position. Never had to do that. Falric, you're scary. I want to see Falric with, instead of the heart, the crow's paw. I want to see that. It would be horrifying. The summer update changed to allow No Tomorrow, Futile Hopes, and Dashed Hopes to be used in the final position and the third position. Good. Good change. Dark Knight has an actual place in an in-game build. Feels good, man. Honorable mention, Kirvets. You stood there. You stood there real good. Thanks for your luck. The ever-living Mumra. Been here from the beginning. And now we're here. Murder Mummy is terrifying. I love it so much. Oh, it's so good. I never even gave him unique stuff and he just chunked everything all the time. Good job. Nakrin and Amenhotep III. Because they're both the same thing. It's horrifying. It's good. I love it. This Cursed Bandage triple, I'm a fire my laser, is the stuff of legends. It does, I will give you a warning, it does take a little bit of setup, because without the Cursed Bandages, the mummies are literally just going to fall over and collapse. Even more so if you're on Good Always Wins or Eternal Harvest. So, just keep that in the back of your mind, you know? Good, but takes a little bit of setup. Earl Koenig, you were there when no one else was. I really like the Blood Phantasm change. Our healing was respectable. Like, I bet this healing would be about our health right now. We could probably heal the full if we tried really hard. So, the Blood Phantasm, more than just a Moaning Chain. Even though we've seen Moaning Chain do good work. The Horseless, Headless, Headsman Headtaker. Our YOLO solo. That lived. Good work. And then Farmbot, our dastardly duo with the Glutton's Tongue. This was a very, very fun combination. I liked it a lot. And, what's the word? Honorable mention, again. What was recommended was a YOLO solo mummy with the Cursed Bandages to just sit there and spam the laser beam. But that never happened because we never got another Boiling Blood. Let me know if you can get it to work. Sounds a lot of fun. The Unnamed Lost Soul. I like the Lost Soul. She's weird, but I like her a lot. We didn't get to use her a whole lot. Her new skin's awesome. And, yeah. Lots of potential here. This character, I think, lots of potential. Skeletor. This didn't work at all, did it? I keep lying to myself and say that it kind of worked. But it didn't. Sorry, bro. Blood Queen Lanathel. Rest in peace. Probably not going to try this again. Nom Nom. You were there from the very beginning with Ever-Living Mumra. Red Sonja didn't make it to the end. But you were here to live for both of you. Good job. And Incantation, somehow you survived 2 different group compositions that killed your counterpart. Good job, I guess. That was everyone that survived. Thank you all for watching the series, for following it along. I hope that you enjoyed. We weren't always the most meme-tastic, but I had a lot of fun. And now, as always, we'll go to the exit, we'll watch the cinematic together, and then I'll talk over the credits. Here we go. Grab some popcorn.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Had to slaughter a couple thousand armored meat bags on my way here, but you know how it is. After all, how could I forget my beloved foes, huh? Oh, I was thinking of having a little party to celebrate my victory, and I came here to hand out your invitations personally. You who once defied me and imprisoned me will now call me Master. Obey! What is the meaning of this?
You have done well. The potential for corruption lies in all life. And when it grows too great, only the Avatar of Death can provide the cure. This once noble order has become a poison for the soul and a blight upon the land. And now that it is gone, life can begin anew. Return to your grave, for your work here is done.
You aim to deny me my rightful kingdom?
Yours will be a kingdom of peace. Your name will be honored and feared until you are needed again. Take my offer, Necromancer, or resist. Your fate is already woven.
Fate? A necromancer knows much about fate. Would you like me to tell you what it is? Death. It is the inescapable end that awaits all mortals. Especially the sanctimonious idiots who presume to use me. I am nobody's puppet. I am the puppet master, and in death you will all dance upon my strings.
Dun dun dun! I love that cinematic so much. It's so good. It leaves like a canonical opening, or reason for why you would restart the game over and over and over again, while leaving an opening for DLC to sneak in there and add to the story. Which, there is DLC. The Wrath of the Necromancer, I believe it's called, is coming out fall 2020, so it's a little vague, which I believe that date is anywhere between September 22nd and December 21st. That is technically fall. So we will see more Iratus, but for now, Iratus will go on hiatus for realsies this time. Because there are other series I want to focus on, other games I want to play. My biggest fear as a content creator is to get stuck playing one game. No matter how good that game is. I love Iratus. I have over like 115 hours in Iratus. But I don't want to play it forever. So this was a kind of fun, wrap up, put Iratus away, relaxing sort of series. I had a ton of fun playing it. Lots of ideas, lots of communicating with all of you. And trying stuff I would be afraid to try in Eternal Harvest. Now that doesn't mean that we won't do Eternal Harvest. I do want to experience the higher levels of the game. We do have one series where I did Eternal Harvest 1, but I'd like to go a little bit higher. And we'll do that later, either when the DLC comes out or like right before the DLC to get everyone back into the Iratus groove is my tentative plan. So, that's what it is. As always, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your suggestions. Thank you all for being a part of Fableheim. Ending a series is always a bittersweet feeling, and it's no different this time. But I hope that you continue to enjoy your stay, and I will see you around. Bye-bye.